Yep. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. It all depends where you're watching me from. So, whatever place, you're welcome. If it is the first time you are listening to me, I say thank you for your time. As for my old pals, I love you all. There's one thing I just want us to look into, discuss. Because the society we're in today is nothing to write home about. Society is a whole lot of mess. Nothing is working. Human beings are behaving like animals. Our value we've thrown into the dogs. We don't even have cultures anymore. So, I am narrowing down. The issue or topic I want us to talk today is marriage. Things are getting out of hand. If you went to court any time from now, or you've been to court, what we'll be hearing now is divorce, 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 divorce. And so many women are killing their husbands now, either by acid bath, poison, stabbing, gun, whatever, all manner of ill thing have visited our homes. And if you don't get our homes right, the society can never be well. If you must get the society well, our homes must first of all be peaceful, calm, and orderly. So that's the reason why I say we should discuss about our homes first. Marriage is what we're going to talk about it today. I won't waste much of your time, and I indulge you to please give me a little time for us to discuss about it. It will help a whole lot of us. I'm not trying to introduce new things or say new things or things that have not heard or known, but I will advise you to put all those things in practice, and things will get better. I believe you. Believe you me, things will get better. Yeah? For sure, like I said before, I can't say what is happening in our union called marriage today. Honestly. I can testify that marriage is a heavenly affair. I can testify to that. It was never a man-made issue. God ordained marriage. Although it got to be actualized here on earth, but it's never our idea, it's God's idea. And there's a rules and don'ts that comes with marriage. I remember clearly when I was a kid, from the part of Nigeria I came from, Igbo land, it's almost a taboo for a woman to leave her husband's place or to leave her husband's house. It's almost a sacrilege. But these days, it's like it is in fashion. It's like it's in thing. It's normal thing. Almost all ladies wanted to run out from their marriages. Why? Why is it so? But let me ask this question. Can you point out for me any marriage you know that is stress-free or without problem? Can you see any marriage that you presume that is sweet and better today? They have worked for it and are still working for it, on it rather. So don't assume that no marriage is made in heaven. If you want your marriage to be good and nice, you got to work for it. No crown, no sacrifice, no crown, for sure. Ask your parents what they went through to save their marriage. Why are ladies of today are looking for heaven on earth? Why are they looking for heaven on earth? It's not possible. It's not done. Heaven must be in heaven and earth must be on earth. So if I'm looking for ready-made things where we cannot suffer, woman, you better think again. Forget about living that marriage. I'm being real with you. I'm being real with you here. You should go back to your house and fix what needed to be fixed. You married. And who will fix it? You. No one will do that for you. You will do that. It's doable. Yes, it's doable. It's fixable. That you can do. I promise you, you can do that. Let's go now and tell you how to do that. Another question I just want to ask is this. How many of our ladies today that get into marriage are ready for marriage? How many of them? I don't mind their age because there are many adults, so many adults that are not ready for marriage. They're not right for marriage, although by their age, you can say, yeah, he's up to. But based on their behavior, understanding, or reasoning, you find out that far from being a marriage age. So I'm just saying, if you're not ready for marriage, forget about it. Don't do it because others are doing it. Yeah, don't do it because others are doing it. Let me shock you now. I just want to shock you now. Marriage is so sweet. Yes, it's so sweet. I am a living witness to that fact. I am a living witness to that fact. It's a very, very sweet. Yes. But you gotta work on it. You gotta work on it. For you to have a very sweet and peaceful home or marriage, for you to achieve that, you gotta work for that. That's a sacrifice you're gonna make. No sacrifice, no crown. You gotta work towards that. I'm being real, you gotta work towards that. Well, there are some little tips I want to give. I want us to reason together. So if you are looking for a peaceful home, a sweet marriage, these are the little tips I know that you can add to the ones you know. Augment them together. Believe you me, you will achieve what you have in mind. Please, my brothers, let me start from my brothers. Anytime you are ready to marry and you've decided to marry and you pick whom you will marry, don't lie to her. I say so because it will come back to hurt you. Yes, it will definitely hurt you. As I'm picking her rather, the one you're going to live with, the one you call your wife, the best you can do for yourself is to tell her all she wants to know about you, all that she deserves to know about you, and ask her to do the same. Because it will do a whole lot of good that are dealing with somebody you know. The same goes to the woman. But I'm still dwelling on men here now. But more importantly, this is where 80% of our problems started when we get married, or when we got married rather. Finance. Let me tell you one thing now. If your net worth is 10,000 naira, make your wife to understand or let her know that her net worth is 400 naira, 4,000 naira. Do you know why you're going to do that? Devalue your financial status. Devalue your financial status. Do you know you do so? Do you know why you should do so? Because in so doing, if she agrees to marry you based on 4 naira, you can never ever struggle to make her happy. You can never ever struggle to make her happy. Whatever thing you come home with will be okay by her, because she's rating you based on your 5 naira or 4,000 naira. Peradventure, it is something that comes up to 5,000. You've blown her mind off. Hey, this is the best man on earth. This man loves me so well. Did you get it now? Everything we do with him that we had that time, we be okay by her. At times, she will be pitying you. Are you bringing all this money out? How much do we have? Can you continue with business? This and that. She will be pitying you. But the other way around, if you lie or borrow to marry, you will forever remain apprehensive in that marriage. Do you know why? Because there's nothing you can do to make you happy. You'll be struggling all day night to make her happy. Whereas she's been seeing it that they're not living up to billing. They're not living up to what you claim you are. But that she may be thinking, probably you have side chicks you're spending on. That's why you're not taking good care of her. Whereas I'm turning day and night, most of the time skip you food meals to make sure that she's okay. But she's not okay based on what you told her you are. So you cause it yourself. So God will bear that. I don't know whether that makes sense here. So remember this, those who are yet to marry, or those who are about to marry. And some of us that have been into marriage before now, if we have made that kind of mistake before now, it's still time for us to turn it around to our favor. Ostadema takaubo. So, because if you lie, you're always trying to impress. You're always trying to impress. You're always trying to bring another lie to cover the other one, to bring another one to cover the other one. So, what's the need? Doesn't want it. You are getting into marriage for you to be happy, relax, and have peaceful home. So now but they are bringing more problem to yourself. So it doesn't want it. Let her know the truth today. And you will be free. Believe you me, you will be free. So my advice is this. Don't package to go and get married. Please, stop packaging yourself if you want to marry. If a lady accepts you based on what you told her you are, and if she eventually finds out that that's not true, it will be very hard for her to trust or believe in you again. Did you get it? And peradventure, if you are not meeting up to your claim, she will be nursing that feelings that you have some side chicks you are spending on. You caused it to yourself. Honestly, you did. Okay, now, I'll stop here. And I want to go exactly what I'm doing because I want to center on women today, our wives today. Maybe in the next one, we'll talk about men, what we should do for our women to love us more, how we should pamper them, how we should go with them. But today, I am facing women because they are the architect of every home. No matter how far we go, or how good, or how brag, no matter how bossy we feel we are, we can brag from here to eternity. A woman is architect of every good home. So ladies, if you want to be happy in your marriage, you've got to do some sacrifice. If not sacrifices. Once you say I do to someone, apparently there are some percentage of your life and things you like you're going to drop to accommodate your man. Yes, you will drop some of your liking, some of your life to accommodate the person you said you love, you said you want to live with, you say I do too, because he is the head of the family, so said the Bible. Like I said before, marriage has rules. If you don't know, you know it now. God ordained this union called marriage. And it can, honestly, God ordained this union called marriage. Sure you know. And every marriage comes with its own peculiarities. What works for Mr. A definitely cannot work for Mr. B. Are you getting me now? Of course, yes, it cannot. So my advice here is, Once two of you agreed to live as husband and wife, you must learn each other. Know what he likes or what she hates. So if two of you can bond very well with each other, things gonna be well in future. If you can bond very well with your partner, if you can know her or him right in and out, if you can say, okay, this is what she can do or this is what he can do, believe you me, things must definitely work well for you too. Are you hearing me? Based on what just said, that what work Mr. B cannot work for Mr. A, you need not to emulate anyone. You need not to emulate anyone. No marriage is the same. Every marriage has its own problems. So you need to work on your own. You need to work on your own. You need to work on your own to have a perfect marriage. You must work on your own to be what you want to. You must work on your marriage for it to be what you want it to be. Don't allow anyone, I mean anyone in your marriage. Don't allow even your mom, your dad, your siblings, or your best friend, don't allow them in your marriage. Because what works for them might not work for you. And majority of them can't give you sound advice. Quote me, majority of your circle friends can't give you sound advice as regards to marriage. You know why? Because the same people you time to be your friend, majority of them or most of them are not happy with you. Probably they are not happy with you for many reasons. Honestly, they are not happy with you for many reasons. So narrating your minor squabble with your spouse to your so-called friends will only aggravate the issue. It's just making mess of it all. Instead of them to advise you properly, instead of them to tell you, oh, calm down and do that, you'll be hearing all nasty ways. You won't believe what they'll be telling you. Honestly. So if you can, don't let anyone know about your problem with him. Sit him down. Talk it over with him. Sit him down. Talk it over with him. Some of our friends are dying to have your man. Remember, so many of our friends are dying to have your man. And you are reporting your matter to them. What do you expect? So be wise before you act. Be wise before you act. This world is full of greed and jealous. So if your partner is more caring, let me put it like that, more understanding, more presentable, or even more financially placed than your friend's spouse, they will be jealous of you. And so many of them will like to ruin your happiness, to ruin your home, to scatter your marriage. When you complain one thing they could have advised you properly or otherwise, they will be saying, all you will hear from them will be, that man is very wicked. I can't take this shit from any man. I can't do this. Will they die for him? I cannot die for him. I pack out and go my way. All this is rubbish and nonsense. Remember, the husband might be doing what is worse than this. Both they can never say it, so they will do nothing. They will accommodate that. They will hide it. You caused your own problem because you're narrating it to them. You're exposing your house to them. Like I said before, no marriage is stress-free. It all depends how you handle it. More especially at the earlier stage. You got to work for it. Any stressful marriage, any marriage that is today that's not stressful have come of age. They have known each other, have mastered their plan, they have mastered the act. They have been doing exactly what they're supposed to do at all time. So, I will be listening to them. You'll be feeling that these people love you. They are on your side. Whereas they are trying to scatter your home and take you out from that place and replace you either with their sister, or they may start befriending you, man. That's the same man that cannot take shit from. So don't leave your marriage for any reason. Work it out. Living is an option. Dealing with it is an option. Working it out is an option. Discussing it with a spouse is an option. Knowing why it is so is an option. But living in marriage is never an option. Don't leave your marriage. Are you leaving your marriage if your children are involved? Are you? Who will train them? You are leaving them for another woman to train for you? Have you seen or heard that a woman can train children that is not born of? I've not seen any. So, my advice here is be wise. Reason well before you act. Okay? Reason well before you act. And this is also called friends. You should be very, very wary with them. So, they will be packing all this rubbish and stupid ideas in your mind and head and pushing you too hard for you to make a mistake, and they will take over. Don't allow that to happen. Some of the stupid ones will come and tell you that they see or saw your husband with other man, with other lady at that hotel or that one. Have you ever asked them what are they doing in that hotel before they saw your husband? Have you ever sit down to ponder well of what benefit would they get from it as they have given you that information? Have you asked yourself these questions? If you ask yourself this question, you find that they will definitely get nothing done to destroy your marriage. So you got to act. And don't allow anyone they may do in your marriage. Or may do anything but to may do between you and your husband. Shut it down before you come up. Any gossip, shut it down before you come up. No matter where it's coming from. Even if it's a mom or a sibling or whatever, shut it down. Tell them, let them know that anything that concerns you and your husband is solely your private affairs. It's only your husband and you can discuss that. Whatever place they see in, whatever thing he's doing there, whatever anything, they should not come and let you know. They should allow him to be that you handle your case the way you want it to be handled. Because if they succeeded in taking her out from your house, they will be the same people that you go at your back and start gossiping about it. So I am just telling you now, I say, my good sisters, think well before you do. Think well before you do. Yeah? Think well before you do. So that takes me to the next one. I am pointing all this inside for us to know the area that somehow we're not getting it right so that we can put things in order in our homes. Why I'm telling you all this simply because I am envious of your marriage or whom you marry. So when such people will come around to destabilize your home, shut them up and send them away. Shut them up and send them away. Let them know that whatever concerns your marriage is for you and your man. It doesn't concern them. Doesn't concern them at all. Before you leave your marriage, think twice. Are you leaving your marriage because he cheated on you? Or he has no money? Or he's not caring? I'm just asking, are you leaving your marriage because he cheated on you? Or he has no money, or he's not caring or understanding, as you guys may put it? Which one do you want to leave him for? Which one? If I leave him because he is poor, it's not his fault that he is poor. You don't even like being poor. So, you have to help him make money. For you to have that rich guy you want to live with. Yes. He's not happy being poor. If you ask him, he don't want to be poor. So why must you leave him because he's poor? So can I help him? You are his helpmate, you are his soulmate, you are his better half. Help him to make money so that we have that rich man or rich guy you want to live with. Are you leaving him because he's not caring? You lead the way. Show him how to be a caring person. Show him how to take care of somebody. Let him know. Probably he might not know. But once you start dishing it out on him, once you start showing him that caring, he will be forced to learn. So you don't just abandon him and leave him because he says he's not caring. What happens if he's not caring? You that is leaving him, are you caring? Are you? If you are, I will give you that. Bring it out. Let him know. Let him learn from you. Okay? Okay, come to the last one that you may say, hey, that's the in thing now. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. The running thing now, what is in fashion now that I am leaving him because he's cheating on me. He cheated on me or he's cheating on me. Anyone. But can I ask this question? Can you show me where you can stand in this world that you cannot see sky? Is there any portion of this world you can stand and look up, you cannot see sky? I don't know. As long as you're standing outside and you look up in any part of this world, you must definitely see sky. Do you remember? David cheated with Bathsheba. Remember? If you're a Bible scholar, you understand what I'm saying. But God still adores him. God still tells him or told him, I love you. Do you know why? Because God forgives him. God knows too well that he did what is not right. He did what is wrong. But he still told him, I love you. I forgive you. So where's the forgiving spirit that says, Christian? Are you no longer a Christian? Are you no longer a Christian? Where is the forgiving spirit? That takes me to the next one. Phone. Some will tell you to be checking his phone. There are so many things you will discover there, so many whatever. Now they have turned you to Mongo Park. Abi? You are not Mongo Park discovering things. But let me tell you, marriage is all about endurance and sacrifice. If you know you can't give these two things, forget about marriage. If you know you cannot give sacrifice and endurance, forget about marriage. It will not work. If you want your marriage to be sweet and successful, you gotta work on it. No sacrifice, no crown. No sacrifice, no crown. No sacrifice, no crown. There are more than 1,000 reasons why every lady should quit her marriage. The same goes for men. That's more than 1,000 reasons why every man should quit his marriage. But because of sacrifice, because of that bond, because of that thing called marriage, you got to give. You got to take. You got to give and take. That's it. If you want your marriage to be stress-free and peaceful, you must work on it. No sacrifice, no crown. Remember, I keep on saying this. Stress-free, peaceful, successful, and sweet marriage is doable. It's possible. It's obtainable. I am a living witness to that. Yes. Anyone who knows me can testify to that. I'm a living witness to that. Do you know what I'm saying now? It's doable, it's obtainable, peaceful, and stress-free, and great house. Whatever good you may think about marriage, it's obtainable, it's doable, it's possible. Okay, now we've pointed out some of the reasons why so many of our marriages are collapsing every day. Let's look for the solutions now. Now, for you to do well in your marriage, ladies, I am starting with you guys now. Visit us. Find out how your hubby has been relating to his friends. Do same to them or even do more so that they will not notice your guy's absence too much when he's not around. Be friendly to them all, because they will defend you in your absence. Don't ever be harsh on them. Don't ever be harsh on them. Do you understand? It's one thing that women do neglect, but it's a very vital thing in a marriage. If you can keep your marriage, if you can keep your friends or guys' friends happy, believe you me, they will fight on your behalf even when you are not there. You know what I'm saying? They will fight for you. Did you get? Another one is family. Accommodate all his family members because he has known them from birth. You have known them from birth. Accommodate all his family members because you have known them from birth. You can't just ask them to stay away from their brothers. It's not. Is it proper? It's not proper. Let's believe I have married you for 3 years. And I was 35 when I married you. I have known these people for 35 years. You just came into my life last 3 years ago, and you want him, and you want me to do away with them. Peradventure, they all depends on me to live. And you're asking me, as asking the story of your husband. Which husband? Is it not their brothers? I have known them before you. Sure you know. If you want a beautiful home, you must accommodate the God's family members. Most importantly, mom and dad. Some ladies will be like, your mom will inform me before she come, or any of the family members at that. Coming to her son's house, and you will be informed before that will happen. What kind of person are you? We must stop all this nonsense, this borrow language, this borrow attitude of borrow culture. We are Nigerian for crying out loud. We have culture. We have extended families. It is in us. Remember, they will be the one fighting for you if your husband thinks or behaves otherwise, even in your absence. So if you don't treat them well, you're on your own. Like I said before, if you want to have a peaceful home, you must accommodate your family, the God's family members. Integrate them in your marriage. Don't scare them away. Don't look down on them. I'm already there. Don't look down on them. Just be free with them. Be friendly to them all. Yeah? Another one that I want us to talk, we made mention of that, but we didn't give details about that, is phone. Please, our wives, like I said before, someone who asks you to go and check your husband's phone is not doing you any good. I know there's so many gentlemen that their phone is very clean and neat, that I can testify for sure. But there's some idiots that their phone are not clean. So in every disciple there must be Judas. I'm not saying all of us are good. Majority of us are not. But for you to have your life, for you to have a happy home, stop doing that. Please, our wife, don't kill yourself before your time. If you don't want to develop BP, stay away, far away from your hubby's phone. Setting and monitoring his phone cannot stop him from being stupid. It will only destroy your happiness, your marriage, and make you apprehensive, and makes you to hate him, not even to trust him. Again, which is not good for your health and your marriage. How can you be living with someone you don't trust? How can you be living with someone you don't even have love on again because of phone? Probably so many things in that phone doesn't work like that. I'm not saying. But let me ask, peradventure eventually you did get what you are looking on that phone. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Go back to what I said before. It doesn't destroy you there, destroy your happiness, destroy your home, destroy everything you have labored for years to build. So absolutely nothing you're going to do with that thing you are searching on the phone. So pretend as if to say you don't know he has a phone. Honestly. In as much as I'm not trying to condone promote infidelity. What is bad is bad. Women are stupid at times. We are stupid at times, I know. But why I'm telling women this is there's a gift in every woman to accommodate and tolerate as much rubbish as possible from our men. And I see this as a cross. Please, our women, forgive us for being so stupid, for behaving so silly. No matter what, show your hubby that respect and love. Care about him. He is your king. And there can never be any king without queen. So for you to be a queen, you must have a king. And you are the one who make him that king. Yeah. So many of our kings are not good outside. Are not good inside rather. But their wives can never let you know that they're bad outside. You can deal with him inside the house. And when he come out, you say, hey, all hail the king. I want you to emulate that. Please. Yes. I know he's bad today, but tomorrow he will be the best. I know. Trust me, he will. He will. He will. If a Bible scholar, Saul later became Paul, and he is one of the best disciples of Christ, nothing is impossible. If Saul can become Paul, the bad husband can become the best husband. Believe you me. Please. I am pointing out the areas that you overlooked or minor before us that are very, 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 very important in our daily affairs, in our marriages. Let's talk about submission. Submission is a vast ways. It comes in a very, very, very many ways. But I'm just going to pick one now for us to discuss it now. Submission in marriage. Submission in marriage. If your husband, if your hubby, your guy, or honey, sweetheart want to correct you, lay low. Listen attentively. Be calm. Even when you think it's not making sense or you're not going to the direction you're going, just allow him to finish. Because Bible demanded of that from you. During correction, listen to him. Allow him to make his point. Calm down. Be silent until he is done. Don't be a wife who knows everything. Don't be a wife that will not allow the man to take lead. Don't be a wife who will not allow a man to make decision. Don't be a cantankerous wife. Don't be that nagging and talkative wife. Rather, be that wife that your husband will be proud of and rush him to be with always. And if you are a wife that will make a decision based on what her friends told her, please stop it. It's not good. It's not good. You got to make a decision based on what is happening in your house, not to what other women come and tell you. Because their house and your house are not the same. The way they reason and the way they reason in your house are not the same. So it might work for them, why it can never work for you. Remember, Samson had a vision, but was cut short by a woman. Don't be that woman that will destroy her husband. Refuse to be Delilah in your house. Show him love always. Show him love always, because he loved. We offend God always, but he never take away anything from us. Please emulate God here. Show him why you are special. Remember, we are commanded to forgive by God. The only time we should not forgive is when someone offends us 144 times a day. Who shall I know? It's not possible. Next one is gossip. Like I said before, shut it down immediately. Don't give room for anyone to gossip about your husband, no matter who is involved. Whatever thing your husband did is your issue. No one should dare talk about it. Shut it down. If you can handle all this I'm telling you, calmly, dutifully, beautifully, believe you me, you will have a sweet home. You have a sweet home, I said, I promise. Yeah, you can say, why I'm hitting so hard on our wives. Why am I hitting so hard on our wives? Because they have capacity to absorb all this rubbish and nonsense more than us, the men. To be candid and sincere with you, we cannot take in as much as they do. It's a gift from God. So our wives, I hear you all. Let me go to the last point before I conclude. Love making. This is where all the problems centered on. If any man is cheating on his wife, the bottom line is that he wants to make love with the other woman. The same goes to a woman. Why do we have a decent, reserved, sweet, well-baked, well-cooked food at our home? still went out scavenging for a public food. You don't even know how it was cooked. All is not well with our society. Dear wives, are you so certain that you are not the cause of this mess? By not being available when you are needed. By having so many reasons why you should say no to him. By remembering him, what he has to do before you will say yes to him. Are you? Using yourself to bargain for increment in house allowance by telling him to change your wardrobe before you make love to him. If you are doing all this or any of this, you are to be blamed for the ills in the society. Bible says that no reason is enough to say no to one another as regards to lovemaking. If you want the best of any man, pamper him with lovemaking and respect. He will be yours forever. He will be like a fool to you. Whenever and wherever he needs you, just give it to him. He has no moral justification to say no. You have no moral justification to say no. Let me pen this picture to you. I'm hungry and I needed food badly, and I go home. They prepared my favorite food, apple and ofe egusi. I waited for that food to serve, only to be told that the food can't be served to me because I failed to drop some money while I'm leaving in the morning, or I failed to do what I'm supposed to do. So based on that, I'm not going to eat. I begged Lord I came. No was still their answer. Suddenly my phone rang. One of my friends called me that I should come and help him out with something in his house. When I got there, he was eating about okra soup, which is not my thing. But I'm hungry. What do you do? What do I do rather? I will go with that eba and okra. I don't care how it was cooked. I just want to eat. I don't even mind the taste. I just want to eat. Had it been I was served that apple and soup, I wouldn't have any space in my stomach for the eba. Hope you are with me, and I believe you get what I'm saying. Wives, make love to your spouse all times. Even when he don't ask for it, he demand for it. Make it with him. Make it with him so that he will not have much energy contemplating of going outside. If you are punishing him with lovemaking or sex, let me tell you this, for the record, there's a scarcity of husband. If you are one of them, those lucky people that manage to secure one, and you are married, you need to do anything and everything possible to hold on to him. I repeat, do anything and everything possible to hold on to him. Because if you do not, that's a lady outside there who is ready to accept him the way he is and pamper him more than you do. They are fighting out there just to have him. If you allow him to go, it will take you a whole long time to have another. If I thought you will. Don't use sex as a weapon against your hobby. A real woman will go hard for the man she cares for. You understand? A real woman will go hard for the man she cares for. If a man can have you 24/7, if a man can have you all the time, the chances of him looking outside or having sight is reduced to the last bar. All this I have mentioned here are the sacrifice you got to do for you to have a sweet home, for you to have a beautiful house. No sacrifice, no crown, remember. No sacrifice, no crown. If you have learned something from what I discussed, thank you. I am winding up here now, and I am saying my aim of making this video is for us to start building our house, putting our house in order. Because for us to have a sane society, we must first of all get it right in our homes. If our home is in order, if we train our children very well, and the mom and dad behaves very well, when they go outside, they will still replicate the same behavior they have inside, and there will be no ill behavior in the society. In a situation where we are not doing anything at home, we're all focusing on money, we're focusing on motor, we're focusing on how will I be rich without doing the necessary thing, the lay down foundations you have to do at home. That's my aim. I want us to have a sane society. I want us to have a good society. I want us to be proud of where we're coming from. Please. Having peaceful home, sweet marriage is doable, like I said before. It's doable. It's possible. I'm a product of that. So, thank you all. Please, if you learn something here, share it with others. Let them learn too. In our next edition, we're talking about men, how they should handle their wife, what they should do to their wives, how they will do their wife will not even look to another man. For now, I am done. Remain blessed, and God bless you all. Thank you.